So, this is the last. This is Loki. Loki third trailer. I don't know if it's the final trailer, but
Probably not. If it comes out in a month, you'd think there'd be more.
yeah, that probably won't be just before. There's definitely new footage in it as far as we've seen. So we're gonna watch it. We're gonna see what we can decipher. These videos normally do quite well. 190 subs as well. We're only 10 off 200. It's quite quick as well. Right. So this is the trailer. Make sure that's plugged in. Trailer. Reaction. And stuff.
And now a special look at Marvel Studios' original series, Loki.
Maybe Loki wants to mix it up. Is that possible?
Owen Wilson
Change?
doesn't suit the serious look. But it's
This
comedic.
variant is insubordinate, stubborn,
This
unpredictable.
variant.
He's doing great,
You need the god of mischief.
but he's really arrogant.
I am Loki, and I am burdened with glorious purpose.
Wait, is this a...
Unbelievable. Wherever
Yes,
you
that's
go,
it.
it's just death, destruction, the literal ends of worlds. I know.
Is this just TV spots?
Original series streaming June 9th, only on Disney+.
Looks like there probably is going to be a TV spot, yeah.
It's just TV spots. That's damn depressing.
The last one was the actual... We've already seen this one.
This one we've already seen. Haven't we?
This
Yeah.
place is.
The first one was...
The first one was new footage.
It's, yeah. So that's the rest is probably just the TV
Loki.
spots.
Yeah. Right, so let's try and
Maybe
catch.
Loki wants to.
Have we figured out who these three people are yet?
I'm sure I saw a thing about one of them maybe being Kang the Conqueror.
Right,
I'm
but
not
because
sure.
it's time. Because it's time.
Yeah.
Something to do with time.
One isn't one supposed. I don't know.
Well, that looks actually a little bit like Kang the Conqueror.
I'm not sure about the other ones though. There probably has been stuff.
Tell us who the three people are.
Wants to mix it up. Is that possible?
She was in Doctor Who.
You can change.
Said that in every
Hi.
single one of these.
This variant is in.
That was the same three guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is obviously. I mean, that just looks. This is the image that it's like the perfect for Loki. Just the confusion.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on.
Yeah. This is probably like this is this is obviously the agency, whatever it's called. What's it
Yeah.
called? The TPA or something.
TVA
TVA. The Time
variant,
Variant Agency.
something like that.
Something like that. And I said before that I imagine all of them are sort of different timelines. You know, when they look up, they see all the thousands of
Like the
different
doors
floors.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This might be something like that as well. So this might be like one of the floors, all of the different sort of decisions that could be made. Do you know what I mean? All sort of different lines leading
Yeah.
here, there, and
But
everywhere.
like how one of the
yeah.
portals has like 5 different.
Yeah, it's got 5 different rail lines.
Oh God.
Is insubordinate,
So again, that is making it out as if he's about to fight them.
Yeah, which you don't think he is.
I don't think he is. I think this person is probably more than who on the surface. I think she's someone who might be very important. And not just because she's somehow related to the TVA. I think she might be a bigger character.
Right.
Because she was also in Beauty and the Beast. I like this.
How
unpredictable.
convenient would that be?
I know.
We said this in our last trailer reaction. That's absolutely Pompey, isn't it?
Yeah.
It looks like that's what it's supposed to be.
What does he say? I love you. Is that what he said?
Well, it was ad-libbed. He didn't actually move his mouth when he was saying it.
Yeah.
So it's,
He's doing great.
You need the.
see, that's a setting up as well. That's like the main villain, I guess. Of this.
I also said in the previous trailer that I think this is a variant of Loki.
You think?
Yeah, that this is one of his alter egos, and so the only reason they go to get him is to stop him.
Yeah. Well, it makes it seem like from the last one that they're using Loki as a way to like control all of the alternate realities that he created by escaping. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that would, if that's the case, and you're right, that would tie in with this. That this like alternate Loki is like
Messing
messing
everything
up.
up.
Yeah.
And he's
Need the
created
god
this.
of mischief.
Because as well, didn't they did say when like this was first announced that it's going to be that there was stuff about like Loki like going through time, and like changing or like adding to events. So maybe that's if what you're saying is right, then that could be what that is.
Really arrogant.
I am Loki.
We've seen loads of stuff about that planet, but
It looks familiar though.
do you think? I don't think it looks familiar.
Yeah, might just be that it's purple, and Marvel seems to like purple.
Yeah.
What if this is like the moon that Thanos threw at Iron Man? And this is just some poor planet
That's dealing with
with the catastrophe that is losing a moon. You know, first world problems.
This also isn't this supposed to be the place where we're supposed to see Lady Loki?
Yeah, the blonde lass.
Again, there's loads of people that are saying it's Black Widow, but
I just can't. I wouldn't
that,
understand.
to me, that doesn't look like Vormir. First,
Yeah.
Second of all, she had long hair when she died, and it wasn't a bob.
I just don't understand what
It would add.
Yeah, what her sort of character being in it would add. It just it doesn't strike me as something that needs to be in this series. Like I would understand if Thor or Odin or even like Bor showed up. Lady Loki makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All these different characters that make sense to Thor's.
But Black Widow isn't really
Black
one.
Widow doesn't really tie in.
I am Loki.
He's in his
And I am
Avengers
Yeah.
costume there. So it's obviously, didn't we say there might be like a timeline where he
Yeah.
wins the Battle of New York or something?
Well, that speech is the one that he does when he goes to Earth.
Yeah.
He
as
arrives
well.
at Earth at the first Avengers. What is that? Is that the Bifrost?
It looks like it's the Bifrost, doesn't it?
Yeah. So what's this? That looks like water, because that's obviously a reflection.
Yeah. That's usually the kind of thing is that not maybe the Tesseract?
What do you mean?
Because Loki takes the Tesseract and it's like that's it. The
Oh, the
Tesseract is a
opening.
similar
So you think that's like him?
going to wherever he originally lands when he takes the Tesseract.
burdened with glorious purpose.
Alright, so hold on, I'm gonna try and get.
And I am
Nope.
Arrogant.
I am Loki.
Me trying to get him.
Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah.
to get him. So he's bashing someone's head off a bar there. Shame on him. That's not the shot I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get the one where he's. Just looks like a desert, doesn't it?
I mean, can you see anything? From this?
This looks like
Is
sand.
that not? Do you know in the very first trailer, he lands and he is lying in a desert, isn't he? And then he gets up. So maybe they're the people that surround him when he first.
Doesn't he pretend to die in a desert in Dark World?
Well, if you can call that a desert.
Was it black or was it sort of normal desert?
It was black when he
Oh,
died.
okay, so it's not.
Loki.
So, yeah, that's him bashing
And
someone's
I
head.
am
But see, to me, that looks like it's a Tesseract.
Yeah, this bit over here looks. Yeah.
And like that's just like space somewhere, some pretty looking space.
burdened with glory.
That's. Do you know what that looks like though? That they look like, you know, when someone holds the Power Stone, that sort of
Yeah.
shoots off like bits and bobs. It
Yeah.
looks a little bit like that. I think it wouldn't surprise me if this show, because you've said it, introduced us to Kang.
But isn't Kang the Conqueror supposed to be in a different?
Ant-Man.
Is it Ant-Man he's supposed to be in?
Cast in Ant-Man, yeah. Yeah, but would this not just? I don't know.
It just because I mean that's all I saw. I saw a post that was on Instagram of someone who said this looks like Kang the Conqueror, one of the statues. It might not introduce him, but it's just
Might mention him, even just like mentioning him, like it might be one of those sort of things where I'm trying to think of another sort of example, just like in passing. Like, I might just mention him in
they
passing.
might just you might ask like Owen Wilson's character who the
Because
statues keeps on staying at.
Yeah,
something
because
like that.
if Ant-Man's gonna set up, because surely if Kang the Conqueror's gonna be in it, he has to be one of the big bads.
In what Ant-Man?
Yeah.
I'm sure he is, isn't he? I'm sure he is.
No, I mean like a Thanos level bad.
Oh.
Kang the Conqueror can't just be like a, like a ghost from the second one.
Yeah.
He's too big of a character to just be fodder. So maybe this starts by mentioning him, and in every timeline it mentions Kang the Conqueror.
Right. Yeah. Maybe.
So then in Ant-Man and Wasp, when you finally meet him, and you've seen this, everyone kind of goes, no, sorry. In Ant-Man, I think it's called Quantum Mania or something.
Yeah, something like that.
and then you sort of see him, and it's like, oh, it's Khan. This is what we were wanting. We were warned about and stuff.
Okay.
With glorious.
This is another one.
That looks like the same. Do you not think that looks a bit like the same planet, the same
it's
purple?
got a hue of purple, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Who knows? He's carrying only one dagger then, so clearly he's been half disarmed.
Purpose.
This is James Bond thing. This is pretty much his sort of audition for James Bond, isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, this makes it seem like he's going to sort of whack him with whatever this is. Sort of taser, probably. But I just think it's I don't know.
It's doing. It's typical Marvel for them to go, hey, look here, here's the bad guy.
Yeah.
But in reality, it's not.
Yeah, he's not
who you
actually
think
going to
he
be
is.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Wherever you go, it's just death, destruction, the literal ends of worlds.
No.
What did he say there? Sorry, I paused at the wrong
Did I
time.
know?
Oh. Yeah. This is, I imagine, his sort of recruitment.
Mm.
I think that's what that's meant to be.
I know.
That's him being. So what could this possibly be? What does this have to do with the plot? Is this just
Well,
a
he
different...
jumps out of a plane. I think that bag has money in it because when the Bifrost gets him,
There's money.
money falls out.
So do you think this is just a different variant? Bifrost catches him though. That's really cool.
He said,
by the
well,
way.
in another one of the trailers, he says, he actually asks Heimdall if he's ready.
Yeah.
And doesn't he say, Heimdall, brother, I hope you're ready, or something like that?
Something like that. Yeah.
So.
It's just weird. Maybe this is sort of... I don't know. I honestly have no idea what format this is going to be in.
Original series.
Like with WandaVision, we knew at least half of it was going to be sort of comedy skits. You know, like classic comedy skits.
Even then, though, like, I feel like WandaVision and this, it's like you can. There's no way of knowing.
Yeah.
It's like with the Falcon and Winter Soldier, you could kind of figure out the basics of the plot, like very loosely.
I figured out a lot of it. I'm just saying. I said before anyone else that I was going to start with Steve Rogers' death, and I was right.
Okay. But this, I mean, I have no idea.
No, me neither. Like, if I was to take a wild guess right now, it would be that it's Loki viewing, like normal, the one that escaped, viewing all the different variants of how his life transpired after he escaped. Like that's the moment that splits everything off. He escapes. There's tons of different variants from that moment. He's viewing them all, but they're also being attacked by someone else who is the hooded thing, and he's systematically going through each variant, trying to save himself basically, whereas the others are trying to, like the TVA or whatever they're called, are basically trying to go, no, we actually have to erase each one.
Yeah.
And fix it. And then it ultimately reveals itself that he's actually the hooded one. And then ultimately what will happen is he'll actually team up with that person to allow himself to live.
Well, what if it's someone like Sif or something?
That would be game. I mean, mine was just a wild guess.
Like, has she been confirmed in it?
I'm pretty sure
she's going to be in Thor, I know that, so she's definitely coming back.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if she's going to be in this, but...
I mean, I would enjoy her in it. I'm not going to say I don't put her in it, but...
It's like I'm trying to think of, like, who it could be.
I like my version more than
Yeah.
that one. Just hire me, Marvel. Just saying. I guessed, you know... What did I guess? I guessed Falcon and Winter Soldier. I guessed...
You guessed Steve Rogers was going to be dead in the first episode. That's not really, like, a major plot point. Well, it is
That's
a major...
the Kickstarter of the entire series.
Yeah, it is, but I mean, like, it wasn't, like, the major, like, arc throughout the series. As in, like, you know...
Is this because that person said you were smart as F word?
What?
You're going to bash all my predictions.
No, I think it's a good prediction. It's just, calm down. There hasn't actually been an instance where we've been right.
I'm in a mood.
Fully right.
I guess that Agatha was the bad guy as well.
So did everyone.
Agnes? Is it Agatha or Agnes?
She was Agnes. That was like...
That was her facade.
And Agatha.
Agatha's a real name. That was our spat about Loki. Tell us down in the comments what you think the plot's going to be. Who's the hooded figure? Who's the blonde person? Do you think it'll be all variants of different timeline Lokis? Who do you think the person from Doctor Who and Beauty and the Beast is? Is she just a normal person? Who do you think the 3 people are? The 3 statue people. Then like the video, subscribe, ding the bell to be notified when we upload. We upload every day. Anything else you want to say?
I feel like, do you like the design of Loki, like the different...
Yeah.
That's probably like...
An indicator.
So it's probably more important than we realise.
Yeah.
Because there has to be a reason they've done all that. Like, isn't the one of the O's like the Sanctum sign or something?
Yeah.
It's that... I keep on looking at it and I keep on thinking. I just feel like it's going to be like... That's going to be what... Ultimately what gives it away or something.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot more. Is this because of the Falcon and Winter Soldier title sequence at the beginning of every episode?
What?
And then at the end it was Captain America and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, well, kind of.
Do you distrust all titles now?
I just, they have to. I mean, it can't just be like a random thing, can it? It has to be like a.
Yeah, Marvel are far too clever for it to
Yeah.
just be random. Damn you, Marvel, for being so damn sneaky. Yeah, thank you for watching.
I need to know.